Okay.
All right, well, it's that time again. It's the third most wonderful time of the year. First is college football season, second is Christmas, and third is March Madness.
You got it, and I am just so looking forward. This is going to be a great year. We've got
Yes.
a great 64-team lineup, 32 games, but we're going to just pick the first round, and Fernando, call the game out, and let's see.
All right, so we're going to start with West, then go to East, then South, then Midwest.
Sounds good.
All right, so first game we got here is number 1 Gonzaga versus number 16 Georgia State. Granddaddy, you start.
Well, the Gonzaga, they're number 1 seed in the entire tournament. The Bulldogs came within 1 game last year. I'm going with Gonzaga. I know that Georgia State has won
Same for me.
games in a row.
Same for me. I am picking Gonzaga. All right. Anyways, now the next game, we have Boise State versus Memphis.
Oh, man. Well, I used to live in Memphis. Boise State kind of backed into the tournament in their conference tournament and got the win. The best team actually lost that game. They got lucky. Memphis got beat out by Houston in their final. So I'm going with the Memphis Tigers.
All right. Well, I have a Boise State t-shirt in my closet, but that thing is not going to come out because I'm picking Memphis. Yeah. All right. Next game. So both of us predict that in the next game it's going to be Gonzaga and Memphis. All right. So anyways, next matchup, we got UConn and New Mexico State. I'll start on this one.
Okay.
So, even though UConn is the favorite, New Mexico State may be a sleeper team that will come on top in this game, I think. So, I'm picking New Mexico State over UConn.
That is a great pick. Let me tell you, my friend, that is a terrific pick. I, too, think New Mexico State is peaking, playing their best basketball of the year. Right now, I'm going with the Aggies, New Mexico State.
Yes, we are picking the 12th seed to beat the 5th seed.
And, every year it seems like a 12 seed comes up and beats a 5 seed. I don't know why, but it just happens, and I think this game is the one.
That's a fact.
Okay.
All right, but anyways, now we got 4 seed Arkansas Razorbacks versus the 13 seed Vermont. Granddaddy, you start this time.
I'm an SEC guy. As much as I would like to pick Arkansas, Vermont has won like 29 games, and I'm gonna go with those maple syrup Vermont folks up there in the northern Atlantic region. I'm going with Vermont. I believe they're from Burlington. But,
Wow.
Yeah,
to be honest, Bama, I'm an SEC guy as well. But the truth is, I haven't been studying Vermont, but still, though, winning 29 games is amazing. So, you know what? I think I actually will pick Vermont. As much as I would like to pick Arkansas, I'm picking Vermont with you.
Okay.
All right, so next game is Alabama versus the Rutgers or Notre Dame.
Oh, man. Well,
Let's say it at the same time. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Bama! Definitely.
I bet Alabama. I don't know. See, I mean, I think Rutgers has got a good team, but I'm gonna tell you something. Alabama, they could go deep into this tournament. Deep.
Yes, there is a very good possibility that Bama could go very deep in this tournament. I mean, they're playing the best of basketball now, but hey, people have started to spread rumors on social media that Alabama's becoming a basketball team, but hey, I don't think so.
Well, I'll take it. You know, we already got the football. We might as well add the basketball in there too.
I mean, I guess
Baseball.
Alabama's just a hands-down sports school.
Yeah, I tell you, Bama, they beat Gonzaga this year. Don't forget, and they beat Houston.
Yeah.
Quality wins this year.
And want to know the amazing thing about it? Gonzaga is the #1 seed in the whole thing, and we beat the #1 seed in the regular season. So don't forget about the regular season magic.
Yeah, I know. Alabama's got a good team. They're capable.
Yes.
They could
Yes.
beat anybody in the tournament. I mean, they have a good, they just need to get their mind right. Get that mind right.
All right. So, anyways, let's go. Texas Tech versus Montana State.
Texas Tech Red Raiders. Guns up, everybody.
Yep, I agree. Texas Tech, Red Raiders. Raiders all the way.
Red Raiders. Guns up. Let's do it. Red Raiders got a good team.
We've been agreeing we've been agreeing this entire time.
Yep. Well, that's okay.
Hey,
Right now,
hey, have you heard the saying, great minds think alike?
right there. Right there.
All right. Anyways, next one, Michigan State and Davidson.
Davidson? You go
Yeah.
first.
Okay. I'm picking Michigan State because I have no idea what a Davidson is.
Well, I'll tell you what. Davidson, they did a good job just getting in the tournament. You know, they're going to give it their all. There's no doubt about it. But history tells me that Sparty does well in the NCAA tournament. And plus, I like the mascot. So, hey, I'm going with Sparty and the Michigan State Spartans.
So, I have one question about that. Why would you bring up the mascot?
I don't know. He's kind of cool. I like that guy. He's got the hat. He's got the sword.
I mean, same, but anyways, Duke versus CSU Fullerton.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. That's going to be see you later, Fullerton, because they're going to get beat by Duke.
I got the same thing about it.
Later, Fullerton. See you later, Fullerton.
Yeah, good.
Here's my keys.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if I was a CSU Fullerton guy, I would just be happy I made it in the tournament, but I would know that I'm about to be see you later, Fullerton, after the first round. So, yes, I am picking Duke.
I like their fight song. California, University of California State at Fullerton.
Yes. All right, let's move on to the East. All right, you guys, so after that short pause, we are back with the East. All right, so Number 1, Baylor versus number 16, Norfolk State. You start first.
Norfolk State, they're got a bad deal, man. They got in the tournament. Congratulations, but Baylor Bears all the way. They're trying to repeat as national champions. Of course, everybody knows that they were the national champs last year, and they're going to win. They're coming out. They'll win the first round of this year.
Yep, definitely. Yes, I am picking Baylor, but I do not think they will go all the way this year. And that's final. One of the teams that I know is not going to go all the way this year is Baylor, because there's just no way that.
Well, they're on the same side of the bracket as Arizona, and I'm not thinking they're going to beat Arizona. So.
Yeah. All right, but anyways, now North Carolina versus Marquette.
Okay, well, I'll go first. Marquette used to be a really, really good school in basketball back in the 80s. See, I'm old enough to remember that. But North Carolina has got stature. They're going to come to play. So I think North Carolina is going to win this game.
During the selection show, didn't you just say go Marquette?
Well, I got to thinking about it, and I can't pick against North Carolina. They'll win in the first round.
I mean, you know what? To be honest, true. I'm picking North Carolina as well.
Okay.
All right. Next is St. Mary's versus Wyoming or Indiana.
It's Wyoming. And so it's St. Mary's Gales. I actually went to a ball game there. I went to see them play Pepperdine. So it was St. Mary, the Gale. A lot of people don't know their mascot, but it's the Gales. Whatever a gale is, like a strong wind that comes off the ocean. So I'm picking St. Mary's to win it.
All right, you guys. So I am also picking St. Mary's too, but listen to this. In my closet somewhere, buried down in there, I have a St. Mary's hat.
Yes, you do.
And how do you know that? And how do you know that I have one?
Well, I went to the ball game over there against Pepperdine, and I bought it for Mr. Fernando. FMC's got a Gales hat.
Go Gales.
There you go.
All right. Anyways, UCLA versus Akron. Now, I just want to point out, G-Daddy, we called during the selection show, and he said go Akron. So, is he sticking with that? Let's find out.
Well, after further review, I just got a feeling an upset is in the making here. I get that feeling. So I'm going with the Zips because I like the Zips restaurant. I like the Zips chicken wings.
What? Where did you get that from?
They are the Zips.
I mean, true, but still, where would you get that from?
This is the way my mind thinks,
But, to be honest, I really don't know who to pick here.
It's your call.
I mean, my gut instinct tells me UCLA, but my brain tells me Akron.
You want to move it down
Whatever you
here?
think. I just kind of like the Akron Zips.
You know,
Did you see one page tonight, two tomorrow?
I'm thinking.
We'll do all of it tomorrow.
Akron is a beautiful place up in Ohio. And that part of the country, I used to know some folks from that area.
You know what?
Akron's a great team.
I'm thinking.
Nickname is the Zips, so I've got to go with the Zips because I like Zips Restaurant in Scottsdale.
Listen, I do like Zips, but I just don't think Akron's gonna win.
Okay, so next time we eat chicken wings, we're going to UCLA's restaurant.
Okay, listen, I said I like Zips, but I don't think the Zips are going to win.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'm picking UCLA.
Okay. All right. We're the first one that we got that I picked an upset. You picked the favorite. Okay, good deal.
All right. Next is Texas versus Virginia Tech. I'll start on this one. Listen,
Okay.
Texas has not played their best ball lately, so I am going to pick the upset. Give me Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech has been playing such good basketball lately, and during the selection show, once I saw Virginia Tech's odds, it just came to me that Virginia Tech is going to win. So, you, Granddaddy?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Virginia Tech's playing great ball right now. They play defense. They can play offense. They shoot the three.
Mm-hmm.
They're great, in all aspects of the game. That's a real basketball team, a real good basketball team. So I am going with the Hokies, the Gobblers, the Virginia Tech
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobblers.
I think I actually have like a turkey stuffed animal in my closet somewhere. I'm going to take it out on the day of the Virginia Tech game.
Good deal. I don't know if a turkey can beat a cow up, but in this particular matchup, the turkey will win.
All right, guys. Next up, we got Purdue versus Yale.
Okay, Yale is a bulldog. A Boilermaker is somebody that is a steel worker. And there in Purdue, Purdue is a school in Indiana. Yale, an Ivy League school in New York. Okay? So Ivy League school means they're more about academics than they are athletics. So I am going... That's who I'm going with.
You are going with Purdue.
The Boilermakers.
Just like me.
Oh, okay.
All right. So next we got Murray State and San Francisco.
You know who I'm going with. Murray State on a roll, baby.
Yep. Hey, keep saying your words.
Me, Fernando, Neil Young, and Murray State are going to be rocking in the free world. Let me tell you that.
Yep. I am also picking Murray State.
Yay! Go Murray State.
If you guys don't know their odds, they are 30-2 on the season. 30-2. They've only lost 2 games in the regular season.
I don't know
2.
where I'm from, 30-2 is a good record in basketball. I'll take that.
All right. Next is Kentucky versus St. Peter's.
Poor old St. Peter's, they're going to get religion, I guess, because Kentucky Wildcats, they got beat out by Tennessee in the semifinal game of the SEC tournament. So I am going with Kentucky, the Wildcats.
I am also going with Kentucky because ever since today, I have never heard of such St. Peter's.
St. Peter's.
All right. So, next up, we are going to the South. All right, so now, guys, So after that short pause, we are going to be predicting the South, right, guys?
The South region games. Go, Fernando. What's the first game?
All right, so the first game is Arizona and Bryant.
Yeah, I hate it. I like the name Bryant. Paul Bear Bryant used to be a coach at Alabama, but that has nothing to do with this team. Arizona, on the other hand, is a school where my daughter goes, where your aunt goes. It's about 125 miles south of where I live. They've got a great tradition in basketball. They got a great team. I'm picking the Wildcats. How about you, Fernando?
All right. All I want to say is these 3 words. Good for Dana. And also 2 more words, go Wildcats.
There you go.
All right, so we both pick in Arizona on that. All right, so
Absolutely.
anyways, Seton Hall versus TCU. I'll start on this one.
Okay.
You know, man, TCU, they're not playing that best of basketball right now. So, and Seton Hall, they're tough. Nobody expected them to be tough, but they are tough. And I am picking Seton Hall. What about you?
Give me Seton Hall. I'll take Seton Hall. You know, they kind of got washed up in the tournament, the Big 12 out there. So, you know, but the Horned Frogs ain't going to do it. Seton Hall all the way.
Yep. All right. Anyways, next, Houston versus the University of Alabama and Birmingham.
Yeah. So there's a guy on the Blazers team.
So, hold on. Let's both say our picks, though. UAB.
Same time. Count it down.
3, 2, 1. UAB.
AB.
UAB.
Because, you know, we've got peanut butter. I like peanut butter. But I also like jelly.
I'm allergic to tree nuts, so.
I know. But jelly. I mean, jelly plays for...
UAB.
He plays for the Blazers, and, you know, he's bringing it. He's bringing it. He's got a good team behind him. They did very, very well in the tournament. They won it. Wasn't supposed to, so they're playing good ball right now. Jelly. UAB Blazers, jelly all the way.
Yep. Jelly all the way, baby.
Yeah, we got to get behind jelly.
Go UAB. All right.
We'll have a watch party.
Yep. Anyways, next is Illinois in Chattanooga.
I'm sorry, the Fighting Illini is going to destroy the Chattanooga Moccasins. Poor old Chattanooga, man. They got in. I'm happy for them, but that's as far as it goes. Illinois Fighting Illini. How about you, Fernando?
Same for me. I am picking the Fighting Illini all day over Chattanooga.
Good job.
All right, so next game, we're actually gonna say our picks at the same time for this one because we agree on this and we already said it in the watch party for the selection show. So Colorado State and Michigan, let's say it at the same time. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Colorado State. Yes. Colorado State. They're a tough. They're a real tough team. And Michigan is not playing best ball right now. They got washed out of the tournament. And ever since then, they've just not been playing their best.
Well, I love Colorado. I love Colorado Springs. I like Pikes Peak. And I like the Rams to win this game, for sure.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Colorado State, go Rams all the way. And by the way, no, this is not the Super Bowl. Okay, but anyways, next up, we got Tennessee versus Longwood.
Versus who?
Versus Longwood.
Longwood? I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to say Longwood is going to be Deadwood after Tennessee gets through with them.
Yes. Go Vols all the way. Like what? What is Longwood?
I don't know, man. It sounds kind of weird to me.
Longwood Lancers men's basketball.
Thank you, Grandma, for looking it up.
Is Grandma a fan of Longwood?
No. They beat USC.
They did?
Yeah, they beat them on March the 5th.
Wow.
79-70.
I'm still going.
I'm still going Tennessee. Thank you for the information, but it still doesn't change my pick.
It says first in the Big South. They're first in the Big South.
All right, but anyways, all right, Ohio State versus Loyola Chicago. Listen, Loyola Chicago last year was in the tournament and beat the Fighting Illini. When flashback to last year's picks, we both picked Illinois. And now, just because of us picking against Loyola and losing, I am going to pick Loyola this time. What do you say?
That's a great pick. I think I'm going to go with Loyola in the upset.
Yep.
Longwood is out of Virginia, if you need to know.
Longwood is out of Virginia, Grandma says.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Farmville, Virginia. Farmville, Virginia.
All right. Anyways, next up we got Villanova and Delaware.
Oh, man. Anybody that's playing the Blue Hens, I'm for them. So I go with Villanova. The Nova.
Uh-huh. You know what? To be honest, I like the name Nova, so I'm picking Villanova, even though that has nothing to do with it.
Okay, good enough.
All right. Anyways, after this short pause, we're gonna have we're gonna be picking the Midwest games.
Okay.
And by the way, this is sponsored by Blankets. Make sure to cover up with them. Alright, you guys, so after that short pause from our sponsors, Blanket, Fernando and Granddaddy Airlines is only a sponsor of Deathmatch, so if you guys are wondering why it's not Fernando and Granddaddy Airlines, because it would be if it was a death match. Anyways, you need to go Fernando and Granddaddy Airlines. Alright, so anyways, next up is Kansas versus Texas Southern or Texas A&M CC. I don't know what that stands for, but you do.
Well, I'll go first. So, poor old Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and then Southern. It doesn't matter who they're up against. Kansas, Rock Chalk Jayhawks is what I'm saying. Go Kansas.
Yep. So I actually have a friend. I think his name. No, I actually know his name. His name is Evan. No, not Evan. Eben. His dad and his dad and his mom are from Kansas and they cheer for Kansas. So I'm going with Kansas. Go Eben.
Yeah, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
This is out to you. This goes out to you, Eben. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. I hope your team wins.
Absolutely.
All right, anyways, next is San Diego State versus Creighton.
I'm going with Creighton. I'm picking the upset. I don't know what seed Creighton is, but they're going to beat San Diego State.
Listen, San Diego State was good in football last year, but basketball is different.
Well, they got to be old because they're Aztecs, you know, and that's an old term. So Creighton all the way.
Yep, Creighton. I think they're the Blue Jays, right?
I don't know, possibly. Yeah, sounds right.
All right. Anyways, next is Iowa and Richmond.
Man, as much as I want to pick the Spiders, I should pick the Spiders. I really should. In fact, yeah, I'm going to pick the Spiders. I'm picking Richmond in the biggest upset of the week. Richmond Spiders over the Iowa Hawkeye.
You know what?
I said it. That's right.
You know what? As much as I would want to pick Iowa, I think I gotta agree with you. I am picking the Richmond Spiders.
Hey, man, the Spider, they could become Spider-Men, and nobody beats Spider-Men.
All right, next is Providence in South Dakota. I am actually going to start this one. You see, South Dakota, they're a decent team, but I am picking the favorite here, Providence.
I got to go with Providence. I picked them early on. Hi, Martina. We're picking Providence in this game. I think it's the Providence. It's the Provenance. Because that is how it originated, was the Providence. The Providence of Promenade. And something like that.
Wow.
Hey, what y'all doing?
I don't know. She came up to me.
Okay.
All right, so next is LSU versus Iowa State. The Cyclones versus the Tigers.
I don't know what to pick here. LSU fired their coach yesterday, so they're in the NCAA tournament. I'm going with Iowa State. I just don't think they're focused. As much as I like to pick LSU, I'm familiar with the name, but Iowa State's got a real good team. They got a real good shot, and I think they're going to be more focused than anything.
The Go Tigers. He got fired from football, so without him on their football team, and with the LSU coach fired from basketball, they got two fired people, so I'm picking the Cyclones because, as much as I would love to pick LSU, don't get me wrong, I would love to pick LSU, but I gotta go with the upset.
Okay.
All right, so next is Wisconsin versus Colgate toothpaste. Sorry, Colgate fans. This has become a meme. I'm sorry.
I like the toothpaste. I use it every night. But if they're playing basketball, I got to go with Wisconsin Badgers.
Because I think that the Badgers will chew straight through the Colgate toothpaste, And then after that, their breath will be minty fresh.
When they're screaming after they've won, they'll have fresh breath, which is very important. It's very important.
Yes, definitely. Imagine you just see someone, they have like a Colgate hat on, but they have like a life-size costume of Colgate toothpaste bottle.
I know, right?
A Colgate fan just out there like that with a toothpaste bottle around them.
Well, maybe if it's in Tennessee, they'll throw it down on the field.
G-Daddy, you may be mistaken. This is basketball, not football.
It would be terrible if it hit that hardwood floor out there, a big bottle of,
Colgate.
mouthwash.
Just it squirts out like someone steps on it. It squirts out, and then the next person just slips on it and is like, ah.
And then they open their mouth when he steps on it.
And that's a stomach ache and a half right there.
Can't do it, man. Sorry.
Anyways, let's stop talking about toothpaste, and now let's move on to the next game. USC versus Miami.
Man, I'll tell you what, USC is ranked very, very high. USC has done a real good job out on the West Coast, but Miami is for real. I'm picking Miami Hurricanes. What seed are they? What are the seeds here?
So USC is the 7 seed, and Miami is the 10 seed.
Going with the 10th seed. I'm going with Miami Hurricanes. How about you?
Me too, man.
Yeah, I think
I am picking Miami to go over USC.
Okay.
Wait, what did you pick again?
I picked Miami Hurricanes.
Oh, yeah, so did I. I thought so. But anyways, I want to have a flashback to the Iowa-Richmond's game. Guess what? That's the 5-12 game. And look who we picked, the 12. We picked the 12 without even knowing the seeds.
I know, right?
All right.
By the way, I'm
Anyways,
putting in a $1 million bracket too.
next game.
CBS.com, Yahoo.
All right, guys. So next game we got Can't Say It versus Jacksonville State.
Yeah, I can't say that one.
Well, I'll take Can't Say It. I just can't say it either, but I got to take the Can't Say It.
Yes.
You know who I'm pulling for.
Yes.
Oh, I can say that name, but you know who we're talking about. They're going to win.
Yes. The Can't Say It's are going to win. And for you guys,
No, they're not.
I call them the Bruce Perlettes.
listen, Grandma just said behind me, hey, right when we were talking about how the Can't Say It's are going to win, Grandma was up behind the camera saying, no, they're not.
I hope they don't. I should bet against them, but I can't. I'm trying to pick winners here for our loyal subscribers.
Yep.
And I've got to, I think it'd be a bad move, but they could lose, but I doubt it.
Yeah. But anyways, for you guys that don't know what the Can't Say It's are, look up Alabama's rivalry. And Alabama's #1 rivalry, that's who the Can't Say It's are for you guys that don't know.
Alabama's opponent in the Iron Bowl. Just look that up. You know.
Yeah, look that up. And then once you hear that, then you'll know. Once you see that, then you'll know what the Can't Say It's are.
And I'll be honest with you, if I'm wrong on this pick, I'll be happy.
Yeah, same. All right, but anyways, I want to point out this random comment that you and me saw. After this, I promise we're gonna be done. But I want to point out, and I guess a shout out to this random comment we got on one of our giveaway videos. It said, "I love you, Pappy."
I know. I don't know. That was Scorched Hippo, I think.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we. So A, we don't know what that means, and B, shout out to whoever made us confused.
Exactly.
But anyways, guys, after that, love you guys. Want to do it? Peace. 3 out.